Hello everyone, I am Chelma Reddy. Welcome to CR Maths class. Previous class level 2 up to 12 problems completed. Now this is 13th question. Read the question first. The value of A for which one root of the quadratic equation is twice as large as other. One root alpha means another root we can take 2 alpha. So let alpha comma 2 alpha are roots. Okay, that means roots are in the ratio. Roots are in the ratio 2:1 or 1:2. 1:2. We know that shortcut formulae. The roots are in the ratio m:n means m plus n whole square divided by mn, that is equal to b square by ac. A is the x square coefficient, b is a x coefficient, c is constant. Now here observe the quadratic equation. This is x square coefficient, this is x coefficient, this is constant terms. So here the roots are in the ratio 1:2. So m is 1, n is 2. 1 plus 2 whole square divided by 1 into 2, that is equal to b square. What is b value? Minus of 3a minus 1 whole square divided by ac, a square minus 5a plus 3 into 2. Okay. Now the left hand side, see the calculation. 3 square 9. 9 by 2. Here 2 cancel. 9 into a square minus 5a plus 3. Take cross multiplication, you will get like this. Minus of 3a minus 1 whole square. Minus whole square means it is positive. 3a minus 1 whole square. 9a square minus 6a plus 1. Here 9a square minus 45a plus 27, that is equal to 9a square minus 6a plus 1. Students observe here 9a square cancel. Next minus 6a, send left hand side, we get minus 39a. 27, send right hand side, we get minus 26. Now finally a value is 26 by 39. See the calculation, 13 table, 13 2s are 13 3s are. Finally a value 2 by 3. This is the correct answer. Verify the options. Which option correct? Fourth option correct. So one root is twice as large as other. That meaning is the roots are in the ratio 1:2. Okay. So the roots are in the ratio m:n means this is the shortcut formula. M plus n whole square divided by mn, that is equal to b square by ac. There substitute mn values and x square x constant terms, you will get 14th question. Read the question. Two students, while solving a quadratic equation in X, one copied the constant term incorrectly. One copied the constant term incorrectly and got the roots as 3 and 2. For suppose alpha is equal to 3, beta is equal to 2. These are the roots. Form the quadratic equation x square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots is equal to 0. So here x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. Here clearly we know that the roots 3 and 2, by observing this form the quadratic equation, the constant term is incorrect. The constant term is incorrect. That means x square coefficient and x coefficient, these are correct only. Understood, students? Right. Next, go to another condition. The other student copied the constant term and coefficient of x square as minus 6 and 1. Other copied the constant term in C now. C is equal to minus 6. Okay. And x square coefficient is 1. These are correct roots. Okay. Here C is equal to 6. This is incorrect value. Incorrect value. Overall, observe that what are the correct coefficients? A is 1, B is equal to minus 5, C is equal to minus 6. By using this, form the quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. What is the formula? What is the quadratic equation general form? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Substitute here whatever is their ABC correct values. 1 into x square minus 5 into x minus 6 is equal to 0. X square minus 5x minus 6 split into factors. 1 into minus 6 minus 6. So then minus 6x plus x minus 6. These are the factors. Split. Sorry. First two terms take common x. Second two terms take common 1. X minus 6 is equal to 0. Finally, x plus 1, x minus 6 is equal to 0. So what are the roots now? X is equal to minus 1, comma 6. These are the roots of the equation. Okay. Or otherwise, go to alternative method. Roots already given in options. Sum of the roots, product of the roots, observe that. Here 6 minus 1. Sum of the roots how much? Sum of the roots minus 1 comma 6 is answer. One see here. In this equation, sum of the roots how much? 5. Product of the roots how much? Product of the roots minus 6. Then verify the options. Sum of the roots is 5. Product of the roots is minus 6. Remaining 3 options cannot be satisfied. In this way also you can solve. Okay. Right. So finally correct answer is 4th option. Let AGH be the arithmetic mean, geometric mean, and harmonic mean of two positive numbers of A and B. A quadratic equation whose roots are A and H. These are the roots. Form the quadratic equation for suppose alpha value is A, beta value H. Form the quadratic equation x square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots is equal to 0. This is the answer. But see the options. There is no option this type of answer. That's why arithmetic mean, geometric mean, harmonic mean. We know that those form in GP series. These are in GP series. Then what is the condition? G square is equal to AH. G square is equal to AH. Now, here, what is A? What is A? G square by H, or what is H? G square by A. Anyone you can take. For suppose I am taking H is equal to G square by A. Substitute in that equation x square minus A plus H means G square divided by A into x plus A into H means G square divided by A is equal to 0. Take the LCM. Finally, you will get like this. AX square minus here A square plus G square into x plus AG square, that is equal to 0. This is one answer. See the options. This type of option is there. Yes, we have first option. So first option, correct. 16th question. Follow the alternative method. One root of the equation is square of the other. That meaning is one root is alpha, another root alpha square, are roots of the given equation. Find sum of the roots. Alpha plus alpha square minus b by a. Product of the roots alpha into alpha square c by a. Okay. Now this is alpha cube is equal to c by a. Alpha is equal to c by a whole power 1 by 3. These values substitute here c by a whole power 1 by 3 plus c by a whole power 1 by 3 whole square, that is 2 by 3, that is equal to minus b by a. Then simplify this. That means apply cubing on both sides. Cubing on both sides. Then you will get the answer. Okay. The answer is b cube plus ac square plus a square c, that is equal to 3abc. Understood? Right. Next, I am going to 17th question. 17th one. See the 17th one. What happened? What they given? See. The roots of the equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 are two consecutive odd positive integers. Then the roots are two consecutive odd positive integers. That means let one of the root is 2k minus 1. Another root is 2k plus 1. What is k here? K belongs to natural number. 1, 2, 3. Any natural number substitute here. You'll get two consecutive odd positive integers. Okay. Now, sum of the roots. How much? Alpha plus beta. See, minus 1 plus 1 cancel. We get 4k. Yes or no? Then k is natural number. 4k is always greater than 0. 4k is always greater than 0. Next, product of the roots. Product of the roots. Observe that alpha beta is equal to how much? And here sum of the roots means minus b by a. No? Minus b by a 4k minus b is equal to 4ak. And the product of the roots, observe that product of the roots, here no need product of the roots, I think. Unsaturated condition. Minus b is equal to 4ak. 4ak is greater than or equal to 4a or not? Because k is greater than 0. A belongs to r plus given here. Okay. Minus b is greater than or equal to 4a. Apply modulus on both sides. Modulus of minus b is greater than or equal to modulus 4a. Okay. Taking product of the roots, apply modulus on both sides. Minus mod b is greater than or equal to modulus of 4a. So mod b is greater than or equal to 4a because a belongs to r plus. If you are applied modulus, you will get positive only. But b is, we don't know, either positive or negative. That's why we are putting mod. So which option correct, students? Second option correct. 18th question. The number of real solutions of the equation. How many number of real solutions? First of all, we know that a power x exponential function always greater than 0. So that means left hand side should be greater than 0, positive. But see the right hand side. In place of x, any value you can substitute. If you are substituted negative value, you will get negative. If you are substituted positive value, you will get negative. So right hand side value is less than 0. So left hand side is not equal to right hand side for all real numbers. Any real number you can take. This cannot be exist. So the number of real solution is 0. There is no real solutions. No real solutions. Okay, students. Second option correct. If the roots of x square minus bx plus 5 is equal to 0 are two consecutive integers, then b square minus 4c. Take any two consecutive integers. I am taking alpha value is 1, beta value is 2. Or you can take 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 100, 101, 1000, 1001, or 200, 201, or 50, 51, 66, 67, like that. Any two consecutive numbers. Form the quadratic equation. X square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots is equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation. But already given two roots are consecutive means this is the quadratic equation. X square minus bx plus c is equal to 0. By comparing these two, what is b value? 3. C value 2. Now verify that b square minus 4c value. How much? B square means 3 square, that is 9, minus 4 into 2, 8. 9 minus 2, 9 minus 8, how much? 4. Second option correct. By verification method, I am done. Okay. 20th question. If the roots of quadratic equation tan 30 degrees, tan 15 degrees respect, then value of 2 plus q minus p is, okay. Now sum of the roots, how much students? Tan 30 degrees plus tan 15 degrees. Observe the quadratic equation. Sum of the roots value minus p. Product of the roots tan 30 degrees into tan 15 degrees. That is equal to q. Now we need to eliminate tan. Tan 30 we know that, tan 15 we don't know. We don't know. That's why follow alternative method. What is that? We know tan 45. 45 I am going to write 30 plus 15 or 15 plus 13. Anyone, no problem. Tan 45 value is 1, but right hand side that is in the form of tan of a plus b. Formula tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan 30 degrees into tan 15 degrees. 1 is equal to tan 30 plus tan 15, how much? Minus p divided by 1 minus tan 30 into tan 15, q. Take cross multiplication. 1 minus q is equal to minus p, and this value send right hand side. Q minus p is equal to 1. Q minus p is equal to 1. Adding on both sides 2. Q minus p plus 2 is equal to 1 plus 2. That is equal to answer 3. Which option correct, students? Third option correct. This type of problems important.